And here we go. Ready, ready, ready? Ready, spaghetti? Okay. Hello, everybody. This is KL Tech Nerd bringing you another live stream. Today, I'm looking at Car Mechanic Simulator. So I think I got that right. I keep wanting to call it Car Mechanic Tycoon. Now, I did do a problem. I've done a lot off screen. I'm kind of not really playing the game. It's the way it's meant to. Basically, I think I'm supposed to get this stuff and then, like, fix the car. But, like, look at all this stuff I'm not doing. So, basically, I kind of got addicted to going to the junkyard and then buying cars. And now my parking's all the way filled up with cars. So, unless I, like, buy another alley, I really can't go and get another, any more cars. So, there's that. I already did start working on these two wonderful cars right here, but I did want to actually do this. Unsafable says hi. Hi, Unsafable. So I wanted to start the stream. It's going to be a kind of a short stream today, but I did want to say hi to everybody, and I wanted to talk about a new mod that I've kind of been working on. It's nothing important. It's mainly that right here, it'll say the actual car's name, and then right here, it'll say the in-car's name. And I have a Corvette, at least in the game. I can't afford one in real life, but hey, that's cool. Anyway, though, I like this game because you get to work on different cars and kind of fix them up. So, yeah, that's kind of the way that I've been doing it in this game. And I've gotten to the point now to where I could fix up the car, sell it, and then make more money to then buy more cars and then kind of flip, switch them around and keep buying new cars. So I got this car right here, which I could work on. And then I have this car right here. Lately, I've been doing some funny stuff. Like, for some reason, this car had a blue bumper and then a different colored body. So I think I'm just going to leave the bumper as blue, kind of like a homage. Doesn't matter anyway. I'm going to be saving it. You think that's a C5? A BMW. Not sure what I was doing right here. I've kind of been playing around with the different things. It might be a BMW. I kind of don't remember. Anyway, though, but I kind of been playing around with what it's going to say here. I know that this car accepts a V8 supercharged, so I have V8S over here. I've been trying to figure out what I want for it to say, and actually, since everybody's here, or since you're here, you might be able to give some feedback. Do you think it's more important to try to fit, like, the name of the car, the real car, or fit in maybe the highest engine that thing will take? Like, yeah, see, V8 supercharged. But that's kind of the way that I've been playing the game. So, what can I say? I also have other ideas for how maybe I'll give information, like, right here, the Chevy Bel Air, right here. So I might also do it this way. I kind of like this way just because it kind of makes it more known that, hey, that's the oddity, but the name is also kind of over here. The Sakura Yaro I like because that's like a Toyota, one of the little mini cars that they don't make anymore. Anyway, I think I'll work on this car first because I think this car will fetch me more money. But that's kind of what I've been up to in this game that is kind of... I like it. So what else do I do? I think I'm going to take apart the rear end first, though. But if anybody wonders, whenever I play this game, my favorite thing to do is to fix the body, the frame, and then the interior first. Just because I feel like it's just better to be looking at a fixed car instead of what it looks like coming from the dump. Like this. This is horrible. This looks horrible. It doesn't even look like a car. Like, it's missing a lot of exterior panels. But, like, once I wash it and clean it and get new panels, I think it looks better. I haven't done that one yet. But, yeah, so once I get done... Oh, yeah, see, here's a BMW Super. I'm probably going to keep this one because I like how it's a Super. And it's also a BMW, which kind of makes me excited. And I did want to keep a BMW in the car, so what do you do? M3 give me, yeah, definitely, right? So the BMW M3 right here. Yeah, it's a nice looking car. It's a nice looking car. This one has a special place in my heart, mainly because it looks like my mom's car, kind of. Like my mom has a 1988 Camry, which is weird for me to say. So it does kind of look like this, but the headlights aren't as big. But I did kind of make it look like it because I made it white, and then it has the black bumpers in the front of it. I also messed with the cars and gave it my car tires, because like the ones right here are 14s, but the one on my car is 15s. The M4 Compact is your favorite BMW. I don't blame you. BMW makes a lot of really attractive cars. If like I could afford them, I wouldn't mind getting a BMW. Who knows? Maybe my future car will be a BMW. I don't know. But that's kind of where I'm sitting with for right here. Actually, the fact that this says FMW Centel, I think that FMW is the BMW brand. So it probably is an M5. Like a BMW M5. Because, like I said before, I've been kind of trying to work on figuring out what I'm going to have my little naming convention system be. So, what do you do? I do sometimes play around with the tires a little bit. I put my size tires on that other car because there's something about the 14-inch rims with like 70% tire. It just feels like weird to me to see that much tire because I'm not used to it. So I put like bigger tires on it a little bit, so they're a little bit wider, but also it's like an inch more rim, which is not a lot, but it is kind of nice to see a little bit more rim. Oh, okay. I did that, didn't I? Yep. So I just like to play this game and then fix them up. Last time I saw an M5, it didn't look like that. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I'm kind of going through the game and trying to figure out what the actual names of the cars are. But I might upload the mod onto Nexus Mods once I get like all the naming conventions figured out and everything. But I also wanted to find out from people like, are people even interested in that? I mean, I hear this game was released in 2021, so it's like, I don't know, maybe somebody likes it, but is it really worth creating for a 4-year-old game, or should I just not worry about it? And I don't know, maybe worry about it when they release the next game, because they're kind of due for another game for Car Mechanic. Like, they have Car Mechanic 2018, and then they have Car Mechanic 2021. Like, it's been 4 years now, so I feel like eventually they're going to make another Car Mechanic game. Like, maybe do a mod for that one so more people can use it, or I don't know. Anyway, oh, I need to fix that one. See? Yeah, I have that one. The sway bar. Okay. But yeah, hello, Unsafeable. I hope you're having an awesome day, man. But yeah, sometimes I just like to play this game and chill. I'm chillin' like Magillin. Actually, what I probably should do... I said I was going to fix the back of the car, and then I ended up taking apart the front end. That's kind of what I do. I make a plan, and then I don't follow it. It's almost like my plan was specifically to not follow it. I mean, what's the point of a plan if you follow it all the time? So... But yeah, I kind of enjoyed... I can't explain it. I kind of enjoy taking the front end of the car apart more anyway, so... There's that. But yeah, what I tend to do is I tend to take apart the cars, and then once they're working, sell them for like a really, really hefty profit. I kind of wish I didn't sell one of my other cars just so I could sell it right now and show you guys how much I make. But it's kind of crazy. Like, if I sold this car right now without a front end, I would get... Yeah, I would still get $13,000 profit. Like, that's pretty good. Especially when you consider that I originally bought this from the junkyard. So, this car was kind of scrap. So, the fact that I was able to sell it and get anything is, like, huge. Actually... Since I'm doing that, maybe what I should do... Oh, wait, no. No. Stop. There we go. I'm that guy that would make the repair shop dangerous because I'm going up and down, up and down. Oh, there we go. I have a feeling, though, that when they do another game, they're going to have a bunch of cars in it anyway, so might take a little bit. Yeah, so we need to get these bolts off. Once I get the drive shaft off, I think it's going to be better anyway, too, because then it's going to... get this thing done. Let's take the middle muffler off, too. Exhaust pipe. What kind of engine does this thing have, anyway? So, yeah, does it have the... Oh, it doesn't have the supercharged. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to keep it at the AXK, but eventually I do want to put a V8 supercharged in one and then keep it. My friends don't trust me driving because of how I drove in Beam. You know what? That happens. My parents saw how I drove in Grand Theft Auto, and they're like, we're not letting you get a license. And it's like, now I'm an adult and I have a license, so... I guess they did eventually trust me, but... I think it helps that it's a video game. I could get that stuff out of my system. But yeah. What do you do? Oh my goodness. See, everything's rusted. Once I get this engine out of the car, I think it'll be better too. I'm not sure. If I could look up the engines, I would, but I think the supercharged one is the higher powered engine. I think it's the BFG is like the really, really big engine. It's actually better than the supercharged one, but it's like supercharged, so makes sense. Oh, pff. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit to get rid of. Oh my goodness, there's ignition coils attached. That's freaky. But yeah, I've been thinking about getting Beam. I haven't bought it yet, but is it good or... Come on, buddy. Just come on. So many parts to take out, too. Yes, cool. Oh, that's awesome. Maybe I should eventually end up, like, buying it and playing around with it. You miss Beam so much. Do they have Beam still, or I thought that Beam was still being made, or did they stop, like, selling it? Now you're worrying me. I'm a little worried that they stopped selling it. Maybe I should have bought it when I had the chance. Okay, so here we go. 1 timing belt. 2 timing belts. 1 cam gear. 2 cam gears. There we go. Okay, so once I get the engine out, it's going to be a lot easier. There we go. Actually, this engine has a lot more parts than I'm used to. Some cars don't have all their engine parts. Oh, remember your computer. Oh, that's right, huh? Sorry about that. I forgot. That's a bummer, man. Sorry to hear that. And let's try that. They still sell Beam, but you can't play it. Bummer. Let's get the piston out now. These cars sometimes have, like, a lot of parts, so... Actually, if anything else, that makes me kind of like the, Okay, so all that's part of the engine block. Makes me kind of like the smaller engines just because they have less parts, but darn it. Kind of tempted now to do something. Just because I think the supercharged one is the one that I like the most. Wish I could change the name of the engines in the games just so I could put like, oh, this one's good. Just make like a little note to have like the different parts in it. Okay, so we're almost done. The engine is almost out of this car. And Quill Scroll waves. Hey, Quill Scroll. If I come to Michigan in 3 or so years, don't drive if you're driving. Okay, that's an interesting note. I may not remember that, though, but that's okay. Generally, people kind of get better at driving, so I wouldn't worry too much. Plus, I think it's better to get it all out of your system while, with games rather than like doing it in real life. Early in your wake cycle, recently finished breakfast. You mean lunch. But yeah, I understand what you mean. Because where I am, it's 7 p.m. So it would be like... oh, wait, that'd be dinner. What am I saying? Sounds about right. Dinner! My favorite meal of the day. Well, I probably need to get the piston out, huh? Next, need to go for a walk. Hopefully type more of your story when you get back. Cool. Sounds awesome. It's 10 p.m. for you. Oh, wow. That's cool. Dinner is what's for dinner. You know, dinner is the best thing to have for dinner, I think. You know what? Since I'm already... oh, did I already take the radiator out? Okay. Then I need to go below here. I need to get rid of the crankshaft, and then I can get the other part out. That's the only thing I don't like about this game. I feel like some of it's a lot of busy work. Like, dude, if I was doing this in real life, I could easily already have this engine out just because, like, to take an engine block out, why would I need to take the crankshaft out? Just take it all out. But that's just me. Maybe I'm not meant to understand it. Let's see if I can do this. Ah, darn it, I failed. There we go. Get some success in that. There we go. Clean that up. Clean that up. Ooh, the camshafts. That's a big one. And clean that one up. Clean that one up. Okay. Ooh, nice. I got the engine block. There we go. So I didn't have to buy any new parts. I can literally just walk over here. Go. Here you go. Put the engine block back in. Boom. Look how that cleaned up. That's just beautiful. If I do get Beam, don't download mods for Modland. Do it with the official website. I don't know what it's called. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. That's cool. Thank you for the heads up. Okay, so let's then go and put the crankshaft back in. Now this is where I might not use the parts from the original car, just because there's a little secret in this game that I kind of like. So let's go do this. Put the cranky in. I don't know why I just called the crankshaft cranky, but I feel like it works. So this is one of the things I like to do with this game. It really is kind of up to whoever's playing it. Episode 476. Wow, does it feel that long to you? It feels like it's been years to me, so it feels pretty long. I've had a few breaks, but it's all good. So right now the horsepower of this car is a whopping 309 horsepower. I think I will just keep this engine in it because I don't see the point in putting a better engine in it if I'm just going to sell it. But what I will do is go to Tune Up and get new pistons. And if you ever get this game, the reason why I like to go to Tuned Up is because if you get the better parts, it adds extra horsepower to the engine that you don't typically usually have. And I kind of like that. What's it called? Just because I kind of like seeing how much horsepower I can put in it. Rings. Okay. Wrong. I did that wrong. Piston rings. Okay, let's get 8 of those. Be right back. Okay, cool. But yeah, I've been doing this since the Xbox 360 was the thing. No, wait. The Xbox One. Because I had an Xbox One. I don't think the 360... No, the 360 couldn't stream. Wow. You can hear neighbors around you somewhere playing Never-Ending Story movie. And that's why I don't like apartments. It's kind of difficult to, like, concentrate when there's people doing things around you. This is kind of where I get a little weirded out, though, because what do? Do I put the original engine head in, or since I'm going to have to buy 2 engine heads anyway, do I buy ones from Tuned Up and get a little bit of some extra horsepower? Head V8. Engine head V8. Get 2 of those. I'm going to do it because, dang, 10 extra horsepower. I could probably mix and match because this is a video game, but who wants to mix and match engine heads? Actually, your place is a duplex. Only have one neighbor. You suspect that it's that neighbor watching the film. Sound reflecting off the nearby walls. Yeah, I suspect that what you suspect may be suspectful. If you only have one neighbor and you're hearing a sound, it's probably him. Now, this is probably where I'm going to get a little goofy. Because if I already have... You know what? Darn it. Kind of trying to think about this. Because if I already have this, and I need the camshaft V8, I already have 4. How much does it cost, and how much does it tune it actually up? V8. Probably spelled that wrong. Camshaft, not crankshaft. Cam V8. Okay. See, that's 3.3% horsepower. You know what? I'm just going to do it. I could probably use the parts later when I fix somebody else's car. But I only had 2. There we go. There we go. And then, for spark plugs, I can go over here and then get spark plugs. Spark plug. See, the spark plugs I could probably get away with keeping because that's, come on, 13%. Would you count other homes beyond the walls as part of your neighbors? Maybe. I mean, your next door neighbor. My brother sometimes calls me his neighbor, so, because we both live in the same house, so. Maybe. Intake manifold. I just have so many parts that are, like, saved up from other stuff. That's kind of funny. And let's leave you like that for right now. Because I would really like to get the front end the rest of the way done. So let's go. We have a flywheel. Okay, so then I can go over here and then go flywheel. Flywheel. Yeah, let's get that flywheel. This is probably where I'm going to start kind of getting a little cheaper. Did I fix the... Yes, I fixed the clutch plate. I'm just going to use that clutch plate. I don't care. Clutch pressure plate. I already have one of you, so that's cool. One of the benefits, though, is because I'm using slightly better parts, it does get it... clutch release bearing. It does give me a nice bonus when I go to sell it. Clutch So clutch release bearing. And then gearbox V8. I'm going to be a mean guy here for a minute, just because I got so many things that are saved up, I wonder. Wow, what? Let me see here. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff saved up. Okay. Nice. Okay. Gear. Gearbox V8. Okay, so I do have a gearbox V8 saved up. Good to know. I think I'm just going to go all out, though. Because if you go over here, when I go to price, performance parts value is right here, and then it gives me a bonus for it. So I actually do benefit a lot from putting the performance parts in it. But that's one of the ways that I'm like, ugh, do I really want to not put all gearbox? I mean, I did cheap out a little bit on the clutch and everything, but you know what? Forget it. Maybe I won't. I'm a dangerous person. What can I say? So let's take you out. Okay, so let's do this one. The flywheel. Oh, the flywheel is a performance part. So let's go and then put you. Clutch plate. I should really just like pick up a couple jobs where I'm replacing people's clutches and then use that clutch plate. Use up some of the clutch plates I've saved up. There we go. See? It's a performance part. It adds a bonus. So when I go sell it, I could be like, yeah, look. And let's go do you. Gearbox V8. I like to go here. And then V8. Okay, so I'm going to say this right now. The rumor is they're working right now on another game. Dude, if anybody who's working on the new game like watches this live stream, I doubt it, but if they do, I want to be able to take like the V8 and put a V8 4x4 in the car and then just get like the added horsepower of the rear axle and the front axle both pushing the car. You change your mind a lot in whatever project you're doing. It's often predicated by comments like, I changed my mind, or I'm going to be a goof. Well, la-dee-da, man. Maybe I'm just having a little bit of some fun. After all, who doesn't like more horsepower? Ho, ho, ho. I don't know where that came from. I apologize. Ha ha. Crankshaft bearing cap. I need 3 of those. Crankshaft cap. Crankshaft cap. And put you right here. I think I have a bunch of those. I probably should stop buying them. I do have a bunch of them. Nice. So I only have $35,000 left. I'm going to try to get this one engine done. Rod cap. But if I don't, I'd like to maybe get like rod cap. I'd like to at least get the enough of it done so it's like a solid cell. Although, to be honest, I kind of think I have a solution to getting the car completely finished. It's not good, but I got a lot of supply of parts I could sell. But I would love to sell a car completely full, so what do you do? And let's go put the rod cap right there. So generally what I like to do is I like to at least try to get the car fixed enough to where it's like a simple brake job. Like right now there was no engine in this car. The engine was disgusting. Everything was like wrong with the car. It was a junker, so if I can get an engine in it and get it rebuilt at least to where it's just a simple suspension job, I feel like that's like the car feels salvageable now. Like once an engine's in it and it's down to just the suspension, I feel like it's better off. Like it's pretty much fixed. Oil pan V8. Oil V8. So let's go oil pan V8. Probably needs an oil filter V8 too, but I'm going to wait on that. There we go. I don't know why I just bought a new one. Watch as I already have one. And then I'm going to be like, no, I already had one. Oil filter V8. Let me put in an oil filter too. While I'm here under the car, I mean, I might as well, right? Front suspension cross member. See, that needs to be replaced. Front sus cross member D, I think it was. See? 350. I'm still in the game. So let's go here. Once you get the cross member replaced, though, everything starts looking way too shiny. Okay, so I'm going to put you right here. You right here. You right here. I should have enough, though, to be able to get the car finished. I feel confident in saying that I probably have enough to get the car finished. I mean, $35,000, that's a lot of work that needs to be done, but the car also has gone a far way already. Steering rack. Steering rack. Let me see here. So we're going to add you. Inner tie rod. So I need 2 inner tie rods. Actually, let me not get that just yet, because I already kind of know what's going to happen. Yeah, see, the steering knuckles need to be replaced. C, right? Front steering knuckle C. And, ooh, neat. How are you looking? Oh, wow, you're fixed, and then your buddy isn't. That's really funny. There, that way it's not just floating, it's semi-connected to the car. Bottom suspension. There we go. Oh, yeah, see, that's already... Look how nice it looks. You know, it's kind of funny, though, because playing this game, I feel like I've learned so much about cars. So let's go now. It's okay. I'm just going to do it this way. Inner tie rod. Outer tie rod. Because usually you buy those like in pairs. And I'm really tired of opening up the menu, and I kind of wanted to get this car done before the end of the live stream. Kinda. Maybe. Sort of. Front sway bar B. Okay. How does it look? Okay, cool. I actually had enough room for you. Front steering hub. Beautiful. Okay. See, look how that looks. Wheel hub bearing. Hub. Wheel hub bearing. Okay. This is one of those other parts where I'm probably going to do unneeded, like, upgrades to the car. Because the brake disc ventilated. You know what? No, I'm going to do it. I almost said I'm going to be a goof, but somebody keeps pointing out when I do that, so... I'm not going to say it. I'm going to think it, though. Yeah, there you go. There's the performance brakes that everybody likes. Brake pads. Brake pads. There we go. I'm going to get 4 of those. Just to make my own life miserable. There we go. Okay, brake caliper. I'm like, I'm running short on money. Let's buy a bunch of brake calipers. There you go. There we go. See, the sports tire is already back on. But, like, you can tell already from what I've done that because I bought the car at, like, $8,000, I think goof with extreme intensity and, hey, like you said, when you play a game, you're there to have fun. What's the point without that? Dear Twilight Sparkle, what's the point of playing if I don't have some fun? Ha 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 ha. Anyway, so see, the sell value is already at 54,000. So it's going up. It's going up, which is great. So FYI, just so you know, like when I said that stuff, I'm not trying to be like mean or anything. Like I'm only joking with you, man. I hope you're not upset by that. Front axle knuckle cover. Okay. Axle cover. Cover. No! Front cover. Am I going to have to learn how to spell axle now? Let's keep you like that. Front wheel hub. There you go. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? I have $31,000 left. There's a small chance I'm not going to be able to do it. There's also a large chance that, hey, I'm going to be able to do it. There's my better brakes. I like putting these brakes on it. Like, I genuinely just... They're better brakes. So, it's always fun to see those brakes go on. And what I might do, too, is make a video where I just, like, take a car from the dump and then, like, fix it up. I think that'd be a fun video to make, too. Front. Ah, rubber bushing. I need more rubber bushings. Rubber bushings. There we go. Let's get a bunch of those. Just because, you know, I'm not running low on money, but time, whoa. That's harder to get back, too. When you said that, I guess you meant you haven't done that yet. What do you mean? When you said that, you guess it means you haven't done that yet. Upper suspension arm. Okay. Upper sus. Upper sus. Fix up a junker. Okay, so I've fixed up a ton of junkers. I actually make money in this game, though. Not playing the game, but I buy, like, things from the dump and then fix it up. But what I mean is I haven't made a video where I just do that yet. So I'm thinking about doing a video where I take like a junker car and then I fix it up. Because the video might be interesting. Front sway bar. It's basically KL Tech Nerd redoing a car from the ground up. I mean, that's exciting stuff, I think. Okay, so let's get the sports tire out of the way. There we go. And boom, look at you. You can actually imagine some people doing that as a hobby, maybe even as a career. Okay, so fun fact. If you go onto YouTube, you can actually find videos where people will buy junker cars and then fix them up. And it's crazy to watch them Like, take a car that's just completely trashed and, like, bring it to brand new. Like, and it's even better in real life because you're like, that's an actual car that somebody did it to. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, there's some people who do that, and then they sell the car for more than they bought it for. And then they make money, and then they have... So yeah, there are videos on YouTube where people make a living off of fixing cars like this. And I mean, props to them, because they're doing it. I'm playing it in a video game, so if I fail, it's like, let me go do another game save data. Double wishbone shock absorber. Okay. Okay, so this is another thing I would like to see. If they do this game, and they do like a 2025 version of the game, I would love it to pieces. If they go, I don't have the necessary parts. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I know why. I think I know why. Double wishbone shock absorber. I hate when I have to do this just because it's kind of weird. So let's go spring. Front spring. But I would love it if they would make like a performance pack where I could put like self-adjusting things on it. They didn't do that to totaled cars, right? Like a car that got squished in half due to a major accident plus it blew up. Yes, they do. It's kind of crazy watching how they do it. So one of what they'll do is like this one guy that I was watching. He bought a Ford F-150. And then he went and bought a second Ford F-150 that was considered like salvage. And then he took the parts from the car that was in a car accident that was like totaled. And then he put those pieces onto a car that was working. And then he made one working car with using both cars. And believe it or not, if you total a car in an accident, you can keep that car. But you have to get it fixed to where the government is okay with how it operates. And it needs to be considered road safe. But when they total a car, all that means is that your insurance company said that the price of the accident is more than the value of your car. So theoretically, you could still drive it around. You just need to like make sure that it's road safe. But yeah, it's crazy. People will actually do that and then fix cars that were in accidents too, including cars that were totaled. Some of these other cars though. Like I've seen them fix cars that were like really, really old. Okay, so we have you. I don't think I'm missing any other parts of the suspension. So I actually am done with the suspension on you. That is perfect. But yeah, see, I had to put the springs together. I had to put you guys together. Okay. I don't want to do this right now. So let's do this. Well, it gets weird when the car is to the point where 100% of the car is damaged or missing. To get it on the road, got to replace all of it. Might as well buy a new car. You know, some people might feel otherwise, though. Because, like, you might think, oh, well, there's no point. But, like, I've seen them fix some pretty weird cars. So maybe to them it's worth it. Although, to you it wouldn't be, but... Maybe to them, they're like, well, the car is better than that, so then they can get it fixed. I would be remiss, though, if I didn't say that I did see a couple cars where the damage was so extensive they just sold the car for scrap. But even then, they've been able to get like parts off of it to put on another car. So it needs 2 cats. Okay. Cat. Oh yeah, thing's going to be... It's a similar light. Some might not fix a car so much as modify it in some way. That could be too. In reality, I mean, as long as the frame of a car is working, you should be able to fix it. But even then, I've seen people take parts from a car like that and use them to fix another car. Middle muffler. Okay. I didn't know that some cars had middle mufflers. That's crazy. And then I played this game and I was like, oh, wait. So, exhaust pipe. I think I spelled exhaust wrong. There we go. Let's get 2 of those. Unsafeable says back. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Yeah, I think I'm going to get to the part to where I'm going to fix the engine of the car and let the rear suspension go, because, like, if something happens and I can't finish this car, you can sell a car with a bad rear suspension. Like, that's pretty easy to fix, but like, what I'm doing right now is a lot of work that a lot of people would be like, oh, forget it, let's just get rid of the car. Rear muffler V8. So essentially, I like to fix all the stuff that you is hard to fix first, because I'm essentially turning a totaled car into a car that you can use. I'm flipping cars. There's a good chance this might be the last time I'll chat with you tonight. Later, going for a walk, then typing a chapter. That can take a while. Yeah, you do you, man. You do you. I am not going to argue with a man who has a plan. I mean, it'd be nice if you stayed and chatted, but you do you, man. Not going to tell you what to do. So there you go. So the fuel pump, the fuel tank, everything back here is looking pretty A-okay. We got the... I'm going to leave the drive shaft out for right now, because I have a feeling I can fix this part good enough and then get all this stuff working so I can, for the moment, planning on sticking around until you're done with the live stream. Cool, thanks. Nice. I am kind of curious, though, right now for something. I don't have the necessary parts. Okay. So we got that. I always like to go over here every once in a while and get my inventory cleaned up. Because, like, come on. If I can't fix these, I might as well salvage them. And then it cleans up my inventory, too. Big bonus. Uh-oh. Missed it. There you go. Oh, yeah. There you go. Mm-hmm. Nice. So if anybody wonders what I'm doing, there's a part of this game where these blue points you can use later on to improve parts. I'm not going to do it on cars I'm going to sell, but for my own personal collection in this game, I am so going to, like, modify the car and purposefully try to push the horsepower as much as I can get. And there we go. So, boom. Like, come on. Do I really need to keep around a broken clutch plate? Nope. I'm going to save that for a second just because I want to see something. I did buy a lot of upgrades in this game, and I kind of want to see what I can do with them because, like, one of the brakes, one of the upgrades was a brake lathe. So if I can put that on and then fix it and then get, like, a free brake, that means that if I do a brake job later for somebody, I can use that brake and then I get back my money. So it's always good to save money, right? See, I don't have the necessary parts. But, like, you see it's taking the brakes and it's going to make it brand new. Which, I mean, I find it kind of sketchy, but If that's how the game operates, that's how the game operates. Remove that. Okay. And that just really, really helps too. Yeah, see? Oh, see, this is the old headlight. Oh, there we go. To that other car. There we go. I like the big bonuses. I'm going to save that for later for right now because I was trying to get done with everything here. But I figured I'd share with everybody. That way, if like you guys get this game, and I'm not trying to promote. I mean, if anybody wants a sponsor, I will gladly accept it. Wink, wink. Anyway, but like you could play this game on Xbox streaming right now. So if you have the subscription to the Xbox Cloud, you could play this game for free. And like, it's not a bad game. Intake manifold V8. But like that way too, you guys know what is up with the game. So intake mani V8. What? In tank. In tank. What is an in tank? Even Xbox One. You know, I'm not sure about the Xbox One. If the Xbox One lets you like stream to it, I could see it. Fuel Rail DI. This is the fun part. Fuel DI. Fuel Rail DI. I don't want to misspeak, but maybe it does work. What would really be freaky is if Microsoft releases like a version of the Xbox 360 for like $100, and then they're like, but you could cloud game on it. I'd be like, okay, that's okay, take my money. Cam gear. Cam gear. Okay. Uh-oh. You hope you could play it on your Xbox. If you have the cloud storage, you should be able to. I don't want to misspeak, but you should. Watch me now get off and then, like, check it. I mean, if they let you cloud game on the Xbox One, I don't see why it wouldn't allow it. Because when you do the cloud gaming, you're essentially doing, like, Netflix. I'll check when I get off, though. I'll check when I get off. Timing belt V8, I think. Yep, the belt is bad. So, timing belt V8. It's actually how I played this game for a while, and then I ended up buying it because I'm like, okay. Timing cover V8, so timing V8. I play it on the PC though, but I've played it on my so not to brag, but I've actually played it on my TV using my Kindle Fire Stick, which is the funnest experience ever. Because you're like, it's a Kindle Fire. I'm playing on my Xbox on my Kindle Fire. What's next? I mean, that's crazy. So we have this. Oh, there we go. That. So engine cover B, engine cover A, engine cover V8. Okay. Engine cover V8. Should be A, B. There we go. Look how orange that is. I mean, that's just cool. Okay, so another rant for a second. If they do, like, on the next version of this game, like, want more customization, I would love to turn this from orange to, like, blue or something crazy like that. Just to customize it so I can paint the engine whatever I want to paint it. Like, that would just genuinely be fun. to me. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but... Oh, and, you know, since we were talking about it before, it would really be cool, too, is if I could drive this around on, like, an online space and see other people's cars, too. That would be fun. I keep saying things are fun. Maybe that word doesn't mean what I think it means. Ignition coil. This is the fun part again. Tuned up. Coil. Always change out these. There's a certain thing I'm going for in this game. And that is for everything to be 100% finished. Coils cover. Okay. Let's get that. Coil cover. Coils cover. V8. Should be the V8. If it's not the V8, I'm going to get upset. Ah, there you go. Got a feature where you drive the cars, crash them, and then fix them up. It's like doing wrong, but then saying you're sorry. They should let you make your own car. You know, they kind of do let you make your own car, though. That's the nice part about this game. Because if you go to the... I'm not going to do it right now because, I mean, I already have like 30 cars I need to fix up. But that's what I did with this game, is that I essentially went to... And just so everybody knows, since you're here and you seem interested in this game, I go to the junkyard and then I pick up cars from the junkyard and then I have them sent to my garage. I'm not going to go right now because I'm going to be really mad if I, like... Why are you not letting me go to my garage? Yeah, see, no free car spaces. You could go to the barn. You could go there. Oh, parking. There we go. I'm in my garage. I'm a goof. But, like, you can see from right here, I have every space full. All these are cars I got from the junkyard. So, essentially, I could make them in my own. What I would really love, though, would be if there would be a space right here where I could park, like, 10 cars. So I could just walk by it and then say, like, yeah, this is my Camaro. This is my Honda. This is my Hummer. Like, that would be cool. Even repair something like an all-electric or repair something more sci-fi like hover car. Okay, they have all-electric cars here. So, you can already do that. Let me see if I could pull it up here so we don't... But, like, if I go to the... Okay, Unsafable's gonna go. Bye. Bye, Unsafable. Thank you so very much for watching, man. I'm gonna be calling you out later. So, just to say thank you so much. Well, thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye. So, you can go. Yeah, Sakura. That's like the Toyota. Where is it right now? Oh, I'm at the body tuning. Ha. Let me see here. So, let me see here, man. If I can find it, that'd be great. And they have the Ford Focus right here. They have this. Oh, there we go. Any car from Adam is basically a Tesla. So right here's the Adam Rennington, which is the Tesla Roadster. And they have it somewhere here too. Oh, right here, the Tesla. So this is the Tesla, like, Model 3. And then this is the Tesla Roadster. So you can already fix electric cars. I don't know about hover cars, though. I wouldn't want hover cars. Just because it's, like, it's a little too sci-fi for my taste. And... Let me see here. Crankshaft pulley V8. So we have... Pulley... Crankshaft pulley V8. There we go. And you know what? Let's go here first. Alternator. So I'm going to go to my wonderful tuned up to get an alternator and put you in. There we go. Okay, so if you have hover cars, though, it might be capable of being more all-terrain, including the ocean. Yeah, but see, that this whole game is about fixing cars. So if they suddenly gave you a hover car it wouldn't be realistic. So that's the one gripe that I have about that. I mean, it'd be interesting, but I wouldn't want hover cars because, like, they don't exist. I'm working on cars that actually exist. Water pump V8, which is kind of the draw of this game. So there's that. Pump V8. Water pump V8. Okay, there we go. And then we do this. And then I think there's a water pump pulley that I can put. Yeah, water pump pulley. Okay. Water pump pulley. And idle roller B, idle roller B, B, A, B, B. There's a lot of B's here. Ever work on something large like a bus-size RV or semi-truck? You know, that's one thing that they could add to this game that I would be okay with. Would be like the like semis and things like that. That'd be cool. And actually, that'd probably be easier for them to implement just because it's already kind of a thing in the game. It's already a thing, so they would just have to put it in the game. And it would kind of fit within the theme of the game, so I could see that. Oh, so they don't have that in the game? No, they don't. Unfortunately, they don't. But like I was saying, they haven't yet announced it yet, but they're kind of due for another game, car mechanic game, so I'm hoping that they eventually do release a new one or something. Roller B figures. Okay. And then they give you the option of, like, maybe doing trucks, giving you more spaces to put cars. I'd love to be able to redo the shop. Power steering pump. So, power... No, wait. Let me go check something. Pump. Power steering pump. V8. Yay! I can imagine a world where you repair military tanks too. The SL also exists, but might have some classified parts too. But hey, publish stuff like on the internet anyway. Yeah, that's... The tanks, I think, would be a bit too much. Because it's military stuff. Like, I could see why they wouldn't want for it to be in a game. Belt BV8. But I think the trucks would be cool. Belt BV. Actually, belt V8. There we go. Serpentine belt VA. And I'm going to make myself a bet. Let's buy the A2 because I bet you we're going to need 2 belts. I bet you. Belt B. Belt A. Ha! I knew it. Idle roller A. Okay. Well, it depends who's playing that game. In the right hands, that kind of knowledge could be very productive. Yeah, but in the right hands, that knowledge could be very destructive too. So I don't really see, like, the military wanting for people to have, like, a game where you fix military tanks, but also it kind of doesn't really fit in the theme of the game. But the trucks I think would be cool because even though it would need, like, a different garage and stuff, it'd be cool. Like, I think it would be. Radiator. King of his own front yard. There we go. Radiator fan housing. Rather than being in the right hands, what about the left? And I don't know, man. Radiator fan housing. So, I bet you it's that one. I've been playing this game so much. Watch. Yep, it's that one. I got it right. Yay! Okay, so we have you guys. I think I'm actually done with the engine now, too, which is cool. Air filter base. Is that the... Yes, that's the one that I cleaned. And the air filter, I'm going to replace with a better one. So we get our air filter. Lopa. There we go. And then air filter cover. Oh, wait. I have one? Well, that's sweet. And then clip A, clip A. A lot of clips. Okay. Oh, no, there's nothing in tuning shop for the clips. Clip A. There we go. And I was thinking that the color of the parts hardly matter if they're rarely seen. But then I thought about the extreme. What if the car parts were garnished clown-like colors? Yeah, the clown-like colors would be different. I don't know if I would necessarily support it, though. But I mean, like, what would clown colors be? Like, what do you mean? But I could see, like, I would love to change these head covers to, like, blue. There we go. That's actually pretty. I like it. Fits. It fits. That's nice. And let's go here. So we have the reservoir, the fuse box base, the servo, the battery. Okay, let's go get the battery first. Just because I like having a battery in the car. It feels like it matters then. Servo. Uh-oh. Let's get our ABS module, our ABS pump. And let's get the ABS working in this bad boy. I always like having brakes, so let's do that. Probably bright pastel colors by eyesore of a college. Likely polka dots and stripe for pretty much... Yeah, I don't know about the clown colors, but just being a solid cover and changing it shouldn't be that hard for them to implement, so I'm kind of like, okay, ECU type A. That I could see, because it'd be easy to do. ECU. Polka dots, though, that'd be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. Fuel filter. I know what is right here. Fuel. Fuel filter. Let's get the good one. I already have a bunch of performance parts on this bad boy. Let's do it. Oh, there we go. So the throttle V8. Throttle V8. In the real world, I think color car parts do serve a purpose of helping you identify them faster at a glance. People don't color parts of a car so you can identify them fast. Like, that's not a thing. But I will tell you that, like, if this was real, like, if this game was real, you could color the parts, and the purpose of that would be that you could show off the engine and show it to other people and just, like, completely make them go, whoa. X-Manny. You know what I mean? So, like, if I was going to go to a car show and I wanted to show off my really cool car. Wait, is that the same thing? Okay, it is. I'd want to paint the parts because then it looks like, wow. It looks very much not stock. And if you want to show off the different work that you've done on a car, you kind of want for it to not look stock. Plus, I mean, face it, it would just look cool if it was, like, all themed after one color. But, like, I could imagine if I actually owned a shop in real life, like, how cool it would be to open this up and then say, oh, yeah, look at the engine, and then the engine's, like, green or something. And I'll be like, that's my green machine, and people would be like, oh, wow, that's cool. Brake servo. Brake servo. There we go. Starter V8. Let's not forget you. Is there a starter here? No, there's not. Electronics. Starter. Starter VH. Reservoir. Okay, so coolant reservoir B, power steering, and then windshield washer. Okay. Reservoir. Uh-oh. Coolant reservoir B, power steering, windshield washer. There we go. Like, the only thing that you really would want to have a different color in real life would be the different fluids of a car. And that's mainly so you don't get them mixed up. Like, coolant is always, I think it's a green color, because that way you don't get it mixed up with any other fluid. And then if you do, you know right away that you done messed up. Yeah, green. There we go. Aw. Did Quill Squirrel leave? And windshield washer. And here we go. And brake booster, this one's going to be like a yellow color because it's mostly oil. So fun fact, your brakes, they're controlled by the same, well, not the same. On my mom's car, it's the same, but it's an older car. But they're generally run by, like, hydraulics like your brakes are, so. Well, like your brakes are. Yeah, makes sense, they're brakes, right? But generally, they run off of some kind of an oil, so they should be a similar color to the oil that the engine uses. Oh, this is fun. And I wish there was more chances to mess up in this game, too. Like, if I pour the oil too much, it'll be like, you messed up your shop. And then I have to be like, no. I am so close to being done with this car, too. Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, come on. That's just too cool. I wonder if I should, like, change the image in the thingamajig. The thumbnail. Yeah, I knew that. Like, look how nice that looks. And let me see here. Actually, it should be working right now. Is there any parts missing in this car? Yeah, 104. Dang. So I could sell it right now for a lot of money. Okay, so the relays still need to be put in. The fuses, and then the drive shaft. I'm going to put the drive shaft in. I'm probably going to call this game in the next little bit. But I figure I wanted to at least be able to show how I know. Like, if I did a good job on the car or not. And the only way to really do that is to attach everything. Okay, you know what? You're irritating me. Drive shaft. I'm going to go here and buy a new drive shaft. Drive shaft. Like. Just because, like, could you imagine driving with a drive shaft that's like at 14% damage? Or not damage, health. Like, that's crazy. That's really freaking cool, though. I like the look of that. Okay, let's go down. And then I'm going to get the fuse box in. And then let's go take this bad boy to the dyno. And then, boom, fuse box base A. So, let's go to electronics, and then let's say, uh-oh. No, what are you doing? Come on, electronics. Fuse box base A. And then let's go medium fuse C. I need to go pull those fuses out, but I'm too lazy, so I'm just going to go buy a bunch. So 1C, 1B, 1A, 2B, 3B, 2A. Okay. 2A, 3B, 1C. And then I'm going to go like that. Craziness. Look at that. This car is like so live right now. Like this car is to the point officially now where if I actually sold this car in real life, all that the person who bought it would need to do would be to fix the rear part of the car, which is going to be a lot easier to do than all the other stuff that needed to be done to this car. Like, it's crazy how much work I've done on this car and on how much better it looks. And fuse box cover. There we go. Now it should be to where everything in this car should be operating. So if I go right here, yes, everything's running. I don't know why this game lets me do this, but if I move it to the dyno right now, it's technically considered fully operational. So it's fine. It'll run. So let's go put it on the dyno. And this is why I put all those performance parts on it. So the factory power is 309 horsepower. So if I go to the dyno, and then I accept it, I start the test, watch what happens. Like, this is crazy. What? Come on, start. Thank you. And right now it's doing the performance test. And 612 horsepower. So I gained 304 horsepower. That is awesome. Like, whoever buys this car after I fix it is going to be so much happier. Like, that's just crazy. So this guy that was in the dump is now going to be going to 612 horsepower. I think the other engine, I think I can actually push it up to 1,000 horsepower. But to a certain point, it's like, I'm not going to go take the engine out of the car now since I'm just going to get rid of it. But it's always interesting to think about what you could do to it. And if I sold the car right now, I would still get $107,000, or credits. Credits in this game, it's credits. So, I mean, it's definitely worth selling just to get that money. But before I do sell it, I'm probably going to try to get the rear fixed. So, but that's kind of what I've been doing in this game. Anyway, and please, in the comment section, if you watch this, let me know what you think of the mod. Do you think it's better to put the real name right here and just have a comma in between it? Or do you think it looks just better to go to the this and then have it in the little thingamajigs right here? I kind of like it better over here, but the problem is that I found out the hard way that they actually, for some reason, put the year of the car like that. So, go fig. I don't know if it makes it more cluttered to do that or not, but the whole purpose of my mod would be that it would give you the real car's name, like the Corvette. And you could also still have this. So if you want to like go on the internet and look up the parts, you can look up the parts now, and you know exactly what parts to look up. But you also have the real world car name, which is kind of nice. I think it's nice. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section, please. And I'm just going to do this for a little bit. I'm kind of done. I don't want to really take apart the car and stuff like that for because then the rear end's not going to be in one piece, and I am going to get off in a little bit. But yeah, so thank you so very much. Aw, darn it. Bummer. And guess that brake was a little bit too damn... I need to stop that because I'm running out of parts and I'm going to run out of stuff. Stop going for the blue right now. I need to just go for bonuses. Like that one. Aw, darn it. Darn it. Like that one. Like that one. Or that one. Or that one. Or that one. Or that one. And... darn it. So, yeah, eventually I can upgrade the parts to be even more powerful, and that's kind of what I'm going for right there. Which is why instead of selling the parts when I need money, I'm getting the salvage instead, because the salvage is kind of much more needed. Especially right now, because what I want to do is work on this game and then show off my, like, 1,000 horsepower beast. Because there's something about getting the cars over 1,000 horsepower that's just, like, it's funny to think about. Anyway, though, so thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Special shout-out to Quill Scroll for saying hi in chat. And special shout-out to Unsafeable for saying hi in chat. I hope I didn't miss anybody else in chat. I'm going to really, really quickly go here so I can check the chat. I don't think I missed anybody else. So thank you very much, Unsafeable and Quill Scroll, for saying hi in chat. You guys are awesome. Also, if you haven't, please consider hitting the like button. It really helps out the channel. It lets me know when that people like watching me play these games. That of which I always love. I love the idea of just sitting here fixing cars. Anyway, and I'd be playing this game anyway, so I might as well stream it, right? Anyway, though, thank you so very much, everybody, for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your week. I should be streaming again by Sunday. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to maybe stream on Friday, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, though, but thank you so very much, everybody, for watching. If you're not, please consider hitting the like button. So I'll know that people like watching this, and please consider hitting this subscribe button. That way you'll be notified when I upload a video, and that way too, you'll be notified when I start a live stream. At least I hope. I don't know what YouTube's up to all the time, but I hope so. Anyway, though, thank you so very much, everybody, for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, or have a wonderful week, I should say. Thank you so very much, everybody. Christ is King, and may God bless everyone. Special shout out. Thank you so much. Everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. I will see everybody in the next live stream. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.